I started off being a water engineer and diverted into landfill engineering, and the thing that's really amazing about it from my perspective is that every possible skill that I bring to an environmental engineering position can be applied to a landfill.
What I like about working in the waste area is that it flies under the radar, but it's very, very important for the way that our society operates.
Landfills have a bad image because people think that they wreck the environment. Although it would be wonderful to live in a world without waste, we're not quite there yet. Therefore, we need smart engineers to come and help us design landfills and make them environmentally friendly.
So I guess what I like about working on landfills is the complexity and the variety.
So you can do everything from water to geotechnical to standard civil to infrastructure and various other things. So therefore it's really varied.
And it's complex. So there's lots of interesting problems to grapple with and solve, and that's what makes consulting, what makes engineering fun.
Landfills are interesting as an engineering project because they're quite dynamic and they're always changing. There's always more waste coming in, so when you're designing, you have to think about what's going to happen in the future and what you've done in the past. So they're really interesting, challenging engineering projects.
In landfill engineering, I was exposed to basically the full spectrum of design, from planning to studies to designing to dealing with contractors, dealing with clients.
They're really big jobs with lots of interesting parts to them, and by the end of the job you know it inside out, and there's always lots of technical challenges.
So working in landfills lets me advance my career in lots of different areas and lots of different disciplines, so it allows me to be quite focused on specific geotechnical hazards, you know, mapping, analysis, mapping stability of rock slopes and cut slopes and fill slopes. But then it also allows me to understand and be a part of working on big construction projects as well.
At an early stage in your career, what it provides you is an opportunity to do a range of different things and figure out where your interests are, demonstrate your capability, which is really important if you're working towards registration as a planner or an engineer or whatever it might be. So that variety enables you to develop very, very rapidly.
I definitely feel that the opportunities that I've gained through landfill and waste has fast-tracked my career within Tonkin & Taylor. I've been involved in some really great projects and worked with some really excellent people within TNT. It does mean that you get to progress relatively quickly and get to know technical experts or industry body people, or also just clients within TNT but that are external to the work you're doing.
Actually, one of the most rewarding things is you get to build relationships with your client, because the landfill project is not a project that you build and then it lasts for 6 months or a year and then that's it. You actually build and the landfill goes on for years and years, for 5 years, 10 years or more.
Especially from Tonkin & Taylor, we're really about sustainability, and knowing that you're working with a team of people who they really care about the environment. They're not just trying to dig a hole in the ground and dump some rubbish in it and forget about it. They're really trying to protect the land around it.
And a thing that I really appreciate working with TNT on landfill engineering is you get to work with the best, you get to work with recognized industry experts and policymakers, and what more can you ask? Yeah.
I guess what surprised me, spending a lot of time with the landfill engineers over the last few years, is the level of creativity that we bring to that front-end conceptual design. And then obviously we've got the ability to take that right through to detailed design, construction and then operational support. So, but it's the creativity that I love to see. I think we're really lucky to have such great engineers here. And for someone who's looking at this space, the opportunity to work alongside those people is, I think it should be taken.